Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Ben from Benjamin's Tech Web, back with another video. And today, I'm going to be showing you how you can go and install Windows 7 in Virtualbox. So, go just do that. Okay. So what you're going to do is, you want to, go and, first of all, you just want to go to virtualbox.org. That's www.virtualbox.org. And then just go to downloads. And I don't actually have a download, so I'm gonna go and depends are you doing Mac host, Solaris, Linux, or Windows. I'm using Windows, so you're doing that, and that's installing. So you're gonna need that, and we're gonna set this up. And once it downloads, and you're also gonna need something else. I'm also going to need a Windows 7 ISO file, so ISO, and if you already have one, flash drive or something, so you can go to Microsoft. If you go to here and just go to this one. So if you just go to Microsoft.com/software download. Okay, so it has Windows with 10, 8.1, 7. Depends. Like if I'm gonna do one of these, Windows 10 one would be cool. Or we already have Windows 8.1 here, but I'm gonna do a Windows 7 one. So just click Windows 7 or just click the direct link, which I did, but like that. Now we're gonna go and we are going to go down, and it says you have to enter a product key, and then you need a product key from like the disk. After they need it from like the disk case. There's a USB flash drive with me. You can't use it if like got a COA sticker. I don't think that's gonna work. Tried it, didn't work on. So I think it's only for installation disk. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna type that in, and we'll download for example, Professional, Ultimate, Home, Premium, that, but I already have one. I think I downloaded somewhere else, but I'm not going to put that link in the description, because I don't want to get copyrighted, or whatever that's called, so. Have that, and now, since VirtualBox is done, I'm just going to open it. And just go here, and next, I'm actually going to remove it and reinstall it. So, remove. So, in there. If you have ISO file in Virtualbox, there's also one thing you might want to do. It's not like you need ISO and Virtualbox obviously for this to work. I guess that we're going to install guest downloads. You don't need that, but I'd recommend it, especially for like Windows 7 when it's just no. Now it's mission's complete. I actually got rid of it. Now I'm gonna go here and just. So I'm just going to go to my downloads folder, and here we go. Now I'm going to run it again. Here's it just to maybe get it. So next, all that, yes, install. I think and user account control will come up. Just did that. So we're going to do this. and copying new files. And yeah, so this will be part 1 of the video. I'm not done yet. Maybe another like 5-10 minutes. But yeah. Sit back, relax. Wait for this to be done. Almost done. Should like speed up, do something now. See, it's just refreshing my applications, and here we go. So this I'll start it since it's finished. I'm gonna do that, and now close my downloads folder. And look, here is Virtualbox opened up. So now I'm going to go, I'll just make this full screen so it's easier to see. Now I'm going to click New, and we're going to make a virtual machine. So now I'm using I think it's 2014-2015 HP notebook laptop, and I had to go to the BIOS to enable virtualization technology so I can have a 64-bit, 32-bit thing. So I'm going to be using Windows 7 64-bit right there. Type in Windows 7, Home Premium. Hold on, guys. Alright guys, sorry about that, I'm back. Yeah, you want to go and just click, and I want this to be, this is me, because I'm okay, just go to Windows 7, 64-bit, next, and, just do the recommended stuff for now, for disk image dynamically allocated and create. Now we have this. But now what we're going to have to do is we have to go and we're going to click Settings, and we're going to click Storage. Now, it says Windows 7 Home Premium or whatever you named it, .vdi, and it says empty with the disk. Click empty with the disk, and it has a disk right here. And we're going to click that. And I can do, so I have the ISO, you just click choose to a disk file, and I have one right here. And click open. And now I'm going to click OK. But, oh yeah, one thing. So it said invalid settings detected. There. And just kind of hover over it to say motherboard, which would be system. So basically, we're going to just go to a smaller, like 85, 70, 60. 65's good, okay. Okay, we have that. And click OK. Now, because we have that done, we go and just click, do this. Now we're going to click Start. This is going to open up the virtual machine. And it's basically just like you getting a new computer or something, because you actually go through the Windows setup. You better hope you did everything right, because if you did, this will happen. Just capture. Okay. And it's just starting Windows. And it gets a little big right here, so you can only do about 5 more minutes of this. So I think Windows I'll be able to show you. So let's see, starting Windows, Microsoft Corporation, it says. Let's do that. And now it's loading, and it will take us to the Windows setup. And you also can do all this other stuff. Yeah, and then we can go here, click Next, and we'll click Install now. It can prepare a computer and what to know before installing and all that. So I'm just clicking Install now. Do a basic setup process. So you basically need to do everything, like select your language and all that, but you have to do it so you go. So once it's setup is starting, and this is when it's done. Should the screen for like waves and all that. Yeah, and then we're gonna click accept the license terms. Next. Click can't upgrade, obviously, because there's really there is nothing to upgrade. Now it has to do that again. That's nothing, but there is just really nothing to upgrade considering this is a new virtual machine. And just you want to accept license terms. Click custom, advanced, and now disk 0 unallocated space is just what we want. Don't need to do anything to it, just click next. Now it's going to be doing this, so that will be a while. But yeah, so that's basically it on this tutorial, how to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Ben from Benjamin's Tech Lab, saying you like tech, be a geek. I kind of just made that up. Kind of, not really, but kind of. But yeah, so that's how you do it, and then you'll go through the rest of the setup, which is pretty straightforward. Enter your product key if you have one, but I really don't bother activating a virtual machine, or do I? Still need to be sticking with the product key. Let's just not speak about that for product key installation disk. But yeah, like you don't even really need an ISO file. If you have an installation disk, I'm pretty sure you install, which I'll show you in the next video. I'm going to show you. You think you could just use an installation disk? I don't know. I never try. I usually just use an ISO file. I think you may even just need an ISO file. But hopefully you guys enjoy this video. This has been Ben from Benjamin's Tech Lab. Signing off. Saying, remember, you like tech, be a geek. That's my new motto now. And yeah. So have fun with your virtual machine. I'll see you guys in the next video. Wait. Salute good people and peace.